The idea of this particular production of Hamlet, the Hamlet Project, is to make the play as accessible to the modern audience as possible. In order to do that, we've done several things. We've made the setting contemporary. We'll be using contemporary music and sound effects. And of course, we have to deal with the language, the main issue that puts a wall between some people in the modern audience and the beauty of the play. And so in order to do that, we've done several things. We've, first of all, reduced the length of the play. It is quite long in its entirety. We've pared it down to about 2 hours so that the full story is still there, but its length is not an obstacle for the modern audience. We've removed some of the beautiful but unnecessary repetition. We have removed some of the colloquialisms that are no longer used in contemporary language. We've also worked very hard for the actor to express the subtext, the emotion and thought behind the line, using contemporary gesture in a way that we hope makes the text clearer for the audience.
Oh, wretched state! Oh, heart black as death! Oh, trapped soul, that yearning to be free art more entangled! Help! Angels! Give thy aid! Bow stubborn knees, and heart with strings of steel, be soft as sinews of a newborn babe. All may yet be well.
How might I do it? For now he is praying. Now I'll do it. And so he goes to heaven, and so am I revenged. That would be examined. A villain kills my father, and for that I, his sole son, to that same villain sent to heaven. This is higher in salary, not revenge. He took my father grossly and full of bread, with all his sins broad blown as flesh is made. And am I then revenged to take him in the purging of his soul when he is fit and seasoned for his passage? No. Sword. And know thou a more wicked occasion, when he is drunk, asleep, or in his rage, or the incestuous pleasures of his bed, at game of swearing, or some other act that hath no relish of salvation in it. Then trip him. At his heels may kick in heaven, and his soul may be as damned and black as hell whereto it goes. My mother waits. This prayer but prolongs thy sickly days.
Oh, Gertrude, Gertrude, when sorrows come, they come not as single spies, but in battalions.
O thou vile king, give me my father.
Calmly, good Laertes.
What is the cause, Laertes, that makes thy rebellion look so giant-like? Let him go, Gertrude. We do not fear our person. Speak, man.
Where is my father?
Dead.
But not by him.
Let him demand his fill.
How came he dead? I'll not be juggled with. Conscience and grace, to the profoundest pit, I dare damnation. Let come what comes, only I'll be most thoroughly revenged. For my father.
Who should stop you?
My will, not all the world.
Good Laertes, will you take both friend and foe?
Only as enemies.
Well, you know them then.
To his good friends, thus wide will I open my arms.
Now you speak like a good child and a true gentleman. That I am guiltless of your father's death, and am most sensibly in grief for it, shall appear as plain to your judgment as the day does to your eye.
Heat dry up my brains. Salt 7 times tears burn out the sense and virtue of mine eyes. Rose of May, dear maiden, kind sister, sweet Ophelia. Is it possible a young maid's wit should be as mortal as an old man's life?
They bore him barefaced on the fire. Hey, na, nani, nani, hey, nani. And in his grave reigned many a tear. Hey, hey. Fare you well, my dove.
Hadst thou thy weights, and did persuade revenge, it could not move me thus.
There's rosemary. That's for remembrance. Pray you, love, remember. And there's pansies. That's for thoughts. There's fennel for you, and columbines. There's rue for you. And here's some for me. There's a daisy. I would give you some violets, but they withered all when my father died. They say he made a good end. Our bonny sweet robin is all my joy.
Thought, passion, hell itself. She turns to favor and to prettiness.